Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, JJoelle, your source for all things beauty from the inside all the way out. My name is Mara, and before we get into what I'm going to talk about today, I just want to let you guys know that if you have questions about or are interested in this hair, I'm going to leave some information about it below in the description box. I'm going to tell you guys where it's from. I have a video of the unboxing if you would like to see the original texture of it. I have the video of how I made this unit if you are interested in making a wig, and I also have a video on my Facebook right now about how I washed it and achieved this style. So if you're interested in any of that, click down below and it will have all the information right there. So today what I wanted to talk about was everything that you need to know before you go natural. Now, if you guys have seen my hair as of late, you will know that it is very, very short. It's not very long. So some of you might not know that I've actually had natural hair or been on a natural hair journey since 2011. November 2011 to be almost exact. So I've almost been natural for about 5 years, and during that time I've seen a lot of things. I've learned a lot of things from my own mistakes and from watching others. So I kind of have a pretty good perspective on this whole thing. I think that we're at a point with natural hair now where it's not a phase, it's not a trend, it's definitely here to stay, which I'm so happy about. I'm so pleased to see black women embracing their God-given beauty. So this video is really for anybody who is considering going natural or kind of heavily leaning towards going natural, or somebody who has just recently possibly started their transitioning journey or big chopped, and maybe you're feeling a little bit unsure about your decision. So I hope that this is encouragement for any of you guys and answers any questions. If you guys have any further questions, please leave them in the comment section below. And I also have a ton of natural hair videos on this channel, and I will link them and the playlist that they are in down below if you would like to watch any of those. So let's get into it. The first thing I have to tell you about going natural is that natural hair is in fact for everyone. I know there are a lot of people out there who would like to tell you otherwise, who would like to tell you no, if your hair doesn't look like Curly Sue, then you shouldn't be natural. Yes, you can. Okay? There is nothing wrong with the hair that grows out of your scalp as it is. And if you choose to wear it natural, or if you would like to wear it natural, then natural hair is for you. I personally believe that every single black woman or woman of color looks best with her natural hair. I honestly just think it's beautiful on every single person. I don't care if you're light skin, dark skin, 4C hair, 3C hair, whatever. It's all gorgeous, it's all beautiful, and if it's you, it works, okay? Point blank and period. My second tip for you guys is porosity over curl pattern. I know a lot of people, when we go natural, myself included, I was like, what's my hair type? I need to know my hair type. You don't need to know your hair type, okay? You will be fine if you cannot tell somebody, when they ask you, oh, I have type 4A hair. You'll be alright, girl. But if you would like to care for your hair properly, and if you would like healthy hair, I would personally suggest that you look into porosity, that you find out what your porosity is, and that you work with your porosity. I have a whole video about it, so I just wanted to give you guys kind of a crash course there. But I'll link it right here and down in the description box below. I have a whole video on it. It'll explain it, and there's also tons of information on great websites, including my blog if you want to check that out, which I will link down below. But on my blog, on Curling Nikki, all sorts of other hair blogs that tell you all about porosity and why you need to learn about it in order to best care for your hair. My third tip, and this is going to be kind of related to my last tip, is that your curl pattern may not be what you expected. We live in the age of internet and social media, so if you're thinking about going natural, you've probably checked out natural hair blogs, you've probably checked out natural hair Instagram pages, you've probably checked out all of the natural hair gurus on YouTube. And based on what you see and what is popular and what is shown to you, you might think that your hair is going to come out a certain way, only to big chop or transition or whatever you do and find out that your hair doesn't look the way that you think it should look. I'm not really going to go into the whole discussion about like European standards of beauty and why I think that they're a crock of crap, but the images that are the most popular are shown to you for a reason. Let's just put it that way. Your afro doesn't make people comfortable, so you might not see it out there as much. 3C curls, however, everybody's fine with that because it looks a little more Eurocentric. Do you know what I'm saying? So if your hair comes out and it's maybe a 4B or 4C, or maybe you don't have any curl pattern at all, that's okay. Just so you guys know, if your curl pattern doesn't come out the way that you expected it to based off of the images that you have been fed, don't think that there's anything wrong with your hair. Going back to point number one, natural hair is beautiful. Natural hair is for everyone, and it doesn't matter what curl type you have. My fourth tip for you guys is really near and dear to my heart, honestly, because I am recovering from this. Hi, my name is Mara, and I'm a recovering product junkie. Listen, you don't have to buy every single product that comes out. You don't have to buy all the Shea Moisture lines. You don't have to buy all the Cantu lines. You don't have to buy all the Carol's Daughter and Miss Jessie's and Karen's Body Beautiful and the Cocoa and Cream and the Eden Body Works. Listen, start small. When I first went natural, I started with the Kinky Curly line. I started with the whole line, and I figured out that I didn't really like anything else except for the leave-in conditioner. That has stayed with me. And then I started to experiment. Now, where it gets out of hand is when you start to watch a lot of YouTube videos, okay? You start to watch a lot of YouTube videos and you start to see all these other people using all these products. Understand that you don't have to do that. Don't tire your hair out. Don't drown your hair in product. Let's say you buy a whole entire line of products and then you figure out, I don't really like the shampoo. Take out the shampoo, get one other shampoo. Then work from there. Figure out the shampoo that you like and then say, okay, this shampoo works for me. Now let's go to the conditioner. Do I like the conditioner? If you do, keep it. Don't fix something that's not broken. Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your cabinet space with things that you're never going to use. I'm currently trying to use up all of my product stash. It's literally been a year, okay? And I have given things away. That's how ridiculous it got. So just know that you don't have to buy every single product that's out there that's marketed to you. It's their job to sell to you. It's not your job to buy everything that they put out there. My final tip, I feel like, again, is very near and dear to my heart. It's 2016. Like I said, natural hair is no longer in its, second infant stage, as you would say. Like, it's not new, it's not a trend, it's not a fad. So I think that a lot of like the religious fervor around it has gone away. But in case there's anybody out here who has natural hair police around them, I don't like to say natural Nazis, but like natural hair police around them that like to tell them what they can do to their hair, when they can do it to their hair, how and why they can do it to their hair, I just want to let you know that it's your hair and you can do to it whatever you want. If you are a loose natural and you want locks, go ahead and lock them up. If you are locked and now you want to comb them out and be loose, go ahead. If you have tailbone length hair and you would like a fresh brush cut, girl, go ahead and do it. If you want to bleach your hair and look like Beyonce, bleach your hair. If you want to dye it sky blue, dye it sky blue. If you want to be a flat iron natural and rock your hair in a cute sleek bob and look like Michelle Obama every single day, girl, 3 snaps in a Z formation. Do whatever you want to do with your hair and don't let anybody tell you anything different. Because if we're being completely honest about the situation, until they pay a bill, their opinion is moot. It don't matter. Okay? So, That being said, I hope that this encouraged you guys. If you were thinking about going natural, or if you're kind of like a little discouraged on your natural hair journey, I hope that this helped you out. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and if you're new around here and you would like to see more from me, subscribe. As I said before, I'm going to have videos down in the description box that you guys can look at and kind of peruse if you have any questions about natural hair, as well as information on the hair that I am wearing currently. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around to the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.